Hey everyone, welcome along for another SES software stream. My name is Alex. If you join us for the very first time, good to see you. I'm one of your community managers here. Joining us in the studio, we have Mark. How are we doing today, Mark?
I'm doing great, Alex. How are you?
Yeah, not too bad. Good to have you back behind the wheel this evening. We're, of course, here for our ATS Let's Play Series 1, episode 66, which is one number off being, well, kind of a scary number, I guess, if it's like 666 for Halloween, because we're in October now, right?
That's
Spooky
true.
season is upon us. It is indeed. But good to see lots of you in the chat. Hope you're all doing well. And well, Mark, what have you been up to, man? I feel like we've been missing you for a little bit.
I was on vacation last week, man.
Ooh, how was
I
that?
feel like I haven't been in Prague like all summer. But I think
Mhm.
finally we're getting in the chill spot here, coming into the autumn and the winter, where I'm gonna finally be in the office, finally be able to actually do weekly streams with you guys. But yeah, last week, me and my girlfriend Ramcha, we went away for a little bit, had a little bit of relaxation, and enjoyed the sights of. Yeah, it was nice.
That sounds like, I mean, making the most of the last of the good weather. I mean, it's getting
Exactly.
quite cold now. So yeah, time to stay inside and put on some nice and warm clothing for sure, for sure.
I've actually got a hoodie on. This is a rare sight.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't ever usually you got your plaid kind of top on or whatever, but a hoodie, man, that cold already? Dang.
I had to wake
That's
up
good.
early for my driving lesson today, you know?
How did that go?
How do you think it went, man? Went fine. Went fine.
That's good. That's good.
But hey, let's get to it. Last week I wasn't here and I didn't have time to watch the stream because I was sitting on a beach. I know, hard work, right? But maybe you guys can give me a little rundown on what happened. I know David's back there behind the scenes right now, so he can't come talk to us. But yeah, what all did you guys get up to?
You're asking me to remember through the few streams that we've had. I am gonna have to quickly cheat and just take a quick look back at the VOD because yeah, because we of course had David back behind the wheel, which was a first pretty much. He was riding solo and yeah, I think we had a pretty good drive. He did pretty well behind the long nose, I gotta say. Taking the truck.
I'm trying to remember what the last load I did was. I didn't do the haul truck haul. That was Was that you, David? You did the oversize? Good for you.
No, I don't think he did the oversize.
Oh no, it wasn't you?
No, that
was that me? Chat, was that me?
I think that might have been you. Yeah.
You did potatoes.
You did the potatoes.
Oh, I did wood shaving.
That's
so this was Peter then.
Right.
Yeah.
Because I remember you saying about him about the potatoes, saying
Peter
like Mark's not going to be very happy because we wanted to stay kind of more south and down, and now we're back in Arkansas again. So
do we have a loan out right now?
No, that is your driver's income.
Whoa, we got so much money.
We have quite a bit of money. I think this is all from the income, if I remember correctly.
Woo.
So yeah, profits are up.
What's going on in Des Moines though? Why are we not making as much money in Des Moines?
That's a good question. That is something you have to look into.
What are these guys doing? Or by garage?
I guess because you have like
all the rookie drivers.
All the rookie drivers, exactly.
These guys are like 5, 5.8, 6.7.
Yeah.
2.5, 7.5 in San Francisco.
That's right. You did do that. You did. You're right. So you leveled up on the last one with David, your company. And David decided that it would be very good to use that point for fuel economy. And I said how upset you might be by this because you didn't want anything invested into fuel economy. So that also happened. The eco point. We'll see how that goes. But this is also a very important part of managing.
You put a skill into fuel economy, David? Is that what you just said?
Yeah, he did.
We use realistic fuel economy. It doesn't do anything for us. Wasted skill point. Can I delete that skill point?
You cannot. I think once it's done, it's done.
Oh, man. Okay, so we got a bunch of money. Should we buy a new truck, Alex?
We could buy a new truck. Someone in the chat's also suggesting we could buy some trailers for our drivers as well. I don't know if that's good or not to do, if that helps them improve in any way. But you can edit the save file. Now, listen, that would be bending the rules a little bit of our.
Yeah, I got in trouble for doing that, if you guys remember.
Who's get that going again?
So Leszek is using the Load King. What's the 68% utilization? What do you think the best trailer is for the drivers that they'll utilize it the most often? Has anyone ever done any math on that?
This is where it kind of gets a bit more technical, and I'm not really much
Yeah.
into that technical side of things. I'm not sure if chat, if you
It's
have
like, I
any.
know what pays the best. This is one of the best paying trailers is the gas tank because, of course, it's hazmat, right?
Right.
But I wonder, like, is it better just to buy straight up, like, reefer trailers or, like, or oversized trailers? 'Cause I think all of our drivers have, like, at least high value unlocked.
Mark Verstappen says, I think flatbed and reefer trailers, others don't have enough jobs for them for most locations. So I guess they're like your most common jobs.
So that's the question. Should we buy
trailer-wise.
15 refrigerated trailers?
Can we afford 15?
Well, we can afford anything if we go to the bank.
Yeah. Your credit score will be amazing, by the way. If there's some sort of credit score in this game, the amount that you
Well, I'm glad it's
paid
good in game because it's not very good in real life.
Uh-oh.
Nah, I'm just kidding. I always pay my bills on time. So, Bank of America, if you're listening, please send me a credit card. So, okay, let's just buy a whole bunch of trailers.
Okay, that sounds good. Someone said I'd go slow, 5 reefers and 5 flatbeds.
It would be interesting to put like 2 of each in each garage and see like which utilization is better.
Yeah, kind of experiment with it a little bit, right? So you're not like going all in and then
That's
maybe
a good idea.
potentially doing that.
Okay, well,
Ricardo on our YouTube chat.
We'll have one garage as an experimental garage. So San Francisco, our home garage, we'll buy like one of each kind of trailer and we'll see what does the best.
Okay, that sounds good. That sounds good.
Does this guy kind of look like Peter, but with a top hat?
That's his disguise. You've just outed him in front of everybody on the stream. That's crazy.
Okay, so we got a Load King drop deck there already. Let's pick up a flatbed. We'll make it all nice and pretty. Let's we know it's gonna be a single already. I don't know why I clicked that.
Ricardo
Aluminum deck.
YouTube chat was saying refrigerators are also great or insulated if not enough money. Okay.
So let's put a toolbox on this for our drivers. I'm just wasting money. Like all this stuff doesn't actually equate into the driver making more money, but it makes me feel good when I see a nice, pretty trailer. We want aluminum? Yeah, aluminum. Put some nice, shiny aluminum trailers on here. Or wheels. Sequel chrome. You know what's coming next, right, Alex?
Big tires?
Michelin's,
yes.
We got the toolbox on either side. I don't think we need a dunnage rack. Right? Some extra lights. Extra lights is good. Okay, good. So we're going to purchase that.
So how much is that costing you?
60,000, I think it was.
60,000. So.
Oh.
Uh-oh. Hang on.
So yeah, this trailer is a little bit not working right now. So we have to go with a 53-foot front. Okay, so we're going to change this up a little bit.
Okay. Let's see.
We're going to go with a steel trailer, I think. Yeah.
Let's see if this works now.
We're going to go with a 53. Because you actually don't see 53-foot with like sliding single tandems very often. They are, of course, around. But typically it's a steel trailer usually if it's got, or a combo. So we'll go with that. Nice black. Paint job to match any truck. Extra lights. Toolbox? No toolbox. We'll put some nice cheap steel wheels on it. Match the steel trailer. But we will put the shiny back logo on it. What do you think, Alex? How's it look?
I think it's great. I think it's quite a nice trailer. And hopefully it does the job that we need it to do.
Okay, so we're going to purchase that. We're going to slap it in California. Okay, so we got a drop deck, a flatbed. Now we need a refrigerated trailer. And it probably depends on the city you're in too, right? Like if you have a city with a port in it, then like maybe a container trailer is even like a little bit better. 53-foot sliding. Yeah, front sliding. White. Which one? Chat.
I mean, I like the turbo cooler because it looks better, in my opinion. But it is also extra
if these
money.
were chrome, that'd be nice.
That would be. It'd be nice to get some more options of those, actually. Because you do see chrome ones quite often in the US, don't you?
Oh, yeah. Especially like on owner-operator truck. Put some Seagull wheels on there. Some nice shiny back door. Yeah. Okay, confirmed. Now, can I put this one in California? Yeah. Okay.
Surely. Yeah.
All right. What else? Tanker or dry bulk, cattle? Chat, what's the next one?
Mark, remember trucks need to take a return to base after each load, so trailers with most loads possible back are best.
Oh, that's a good point too. So
That is a
definitely
very
like
good
more
point, Mark.
general. Let's do a dry van too. We'll do the same trailer, but in a dry van. We'll also slap that shiny front end on because, you know, I like my chrome. Let's see how the utilization is compared to the reefer and the dry. What else? Maybe a low boy? Chat? What do you think? Just a single low boy with the deck up front because it looks pretty.
Mark says curtain cider.
Curtain cider, okay.
Or curtain side, yeah.
Yeah, we'll just leave it. How do I put the deck on the back? There it is. All right. Purchase. And a curtain cider.
Dang, we're investing.
All right, so 53-foot spread. Yeah. That tarp's a little dull. You know, it's a brand new trailer. Should have like a nice shiny tarp. Extra lights on it, all over the place. Man, this would look good in front of our truck.
There would, yeah. That is nice.
I like putting these extra supports on there. You know, especially if you're hauling a single coil. Couple toolboxes. Maybe that one. This one. Some unpolished wheels because our drivers like to get the acid at the truck wash and dull the aluminum. Yeah, I think we're good. Extra mud flaps. Boom. Done. Look at that. $66,000. Okay. Purchase that one. And throw that in San Fran. Dang it.
Uh-oh.
That spread axle keeps messing us up.
Yeah.
But we want 53-foot because that's more cargo volume. So we'll do that. Okay, you're not getting a toolbox either. Actually, you actually don't need a toolbox on a curtain side because normally we store all of our equipment up on the headboard.
In the front? Oh, okay,
yeah.
okay.
So purchase. I still had a toolbox because I was too lazy to go up and get my straps every time. I liked having the toolbox so I could store all my straps there and I have to climb up and down with handfuls of straps.
Gotcha. Yeah, makes sense.
Okay, so that should be 5 trailers now in San Francisco, right? Where's trailer manager?
Should be.
Yeah. Oh, this one's actually... Well, let's move this one, relocate this one to San Francisco as well. We actually ended up with 6 trailers? Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Let's put one more in there. Why not?
Just for good luck.
Let's buy one for ourselves. Which would we have, Alex? What kind of trailer? We buy our own trailer?
We could get a lowboy or something as well. I don't know.
Chat, what kind of trailer should we have to pull behind this beautiful Kenworth truck that we have?
A reefer for Mark?
Reefer for Mark? He's trolling me.
I can tell.
Reefer.
A gas one? A lowboy? Someone says in the YouTube chat.
We can't do B trains in California, can we?
A log trailer?
Oh, where? I got a
bed
driver manager. We have a shop in Seattle.
We do.
Are there any trucks in Seattle I want to drive? We got the Western Star up there, International. Maybe we can move up to Seattle. We can buy us a set of B trains.
Short doubles in California as well, yeah.
Yeah, what are we thinking? I'm leaving this up to you. You guys can cause me as much pain as you want right now.
What do you think? Do you think Mark should do some double hauling?
We spent 15 minutes just doing stuff in the menu. We got to get driving.
Yeah. Someone just said doing stuff with the traders is just something I know very little about in this game. I mean, it does make a difference though. I mean, with your employees and everything. So it's worth definitely taking a look at and assigning and getting everything all in order for your company. Ripples? Why are people saying triples? Get the turnpike double? I guess we can go for a double.
I'm not doing a turnpike double. I'll do a B double. Okay, so we got to do a little bit of stuff here now. So now we have to relocate the Kenworth to Seattle. And we're going to take Leszek and his Peterbilt spot. So that his truck is going to get transferred to San Francisco. And then we're going to take his spot in Seattle. So driver manager. And we're going to relocate ourselves to Seattle in his spot. So we have the same truck. Now we're going to go to trailer purchase and flatbed. We're going to go B train. I like the flatbeds because you can actually see the cargoes on it, you know?
It is quite nice, actually.
A little bit of my Wait, curtain side B train? No. Defeats the purpose of everything I just said. Okay. So something I like to do, and maybe this is just me, chat, tell me if this is something you do too. I actually like to try to color match the deck to the body, and then it kind of looks like a combo aluminum trailer.
Oh,
you know,
really?
this just looks like a painted steel trailer, you know, but like I like it to. Usually the best way to do that is to actually put the aluminum head rack on it. Then you can kind of like match that color just right. Put a little bit of blue into it, maybe. Just like that.
I like that, yeah. That's quite cool.
And should we leave the head rack on there, or that kind of kills the look, doesn't it? Let's get rid of that. Extra lights. I think we can't really do anything back here, right? We don't need those. Okay, so maybe some toolboxes. Make it look like a Quebec truck.
So Mark says if you're going to put a rack on it, you need to put it on both trailers.
Yeah, well,
keep it uniform.
Technically, I mean, you put the bulkhead on it to protect the cab, right? So like, actually, with like especially with billets, sometimes what we'll do is the billets are quite long, so we'll overhang it on the one trailer back to about here, and then on the rear trailer, we just block it way up so that the front billet overhangs the front like over top. You know what I mean? It's kind of a wacky setup, but it works. Where's X-Line? There it is. X-Line Energy Z, X-Line Energy Z. Gotta have those Seagull wheels. We're going unpolished because nothing else on this trailer is really polished. Seagull.
Gotta keep it uniform.
Would it be better, chat, you think, if we had like one option to do all the wheels on the trailer at once? Would that like make your life easier?
I don't think I've ever really had an instance where I used a different tire.
Yeah.
So in my opinion, yes. Like I've always used the same tires when I'm picking my tires, like one option for all of them on there. So
okay, we're going to lock this to us.
A copy all feature would be great. Yes. Yes. Yes, exactly.
Okay, let's go do some trucking.
Well, I'm excited to see how that will go with the trailers then. All that money we just put in, but we still have 614,000.
Oh, man. Do we really?
That's what I said.
Should we buy another garage?
We can. Why not? I mean,
garage purchase.
Spend money to make money, right?
Oh, man. How much is a new garage? 180. So we could do 180 and buy 3 brand new trucks. Well, not brand new, but 3 decent condition trucks.
Yeah.
Can we do it, chat? No, you guys want to see some driving. Let's go to the bank, get rid of that loan because clearly we didn't need it. And let's go do some driving. So repay.
Boom.
Still got $120,000
$120,000.
All right, so we're coming out of Seattle. We got a load of pipe. Let's go by price per distance. We got the best bang for our buck here. Clamshell buckets. Okay, going there.
Not too bad. Not too bad.
Forklifts to Olympia. That's a really short haul. What about Tacoma?
Yeah.
Also a short haul. Insulation panels going to Portland.
Okay.
That could be fun. That's a fairly new cargo too, right?
That is. I think so, yeah.
Roof shingles. Jet engine cowls. Oh, that's a long run. Well, what paid the best? I think the Seattle paid better. Yeah, 84. It's a short haul. Kind of a short haul, but good
we can pick up something else as well, so it's no problem.
Let's do it. Chat, what do you think? We good with this one? Clamshell buckets? And I'm going to do the developer magic. I know we're against that. I know Namiro got mad at us, but I want to park doubles, so I'm going to do the command. What do you think, Alex?
Okay. Right? I mean, I'm not the one driving, and it doesn't really affect me. I don't think
it's fun. Like, chat, you want to see me backing up doubles, right?
Go for it. Yeah,
well, you guys can decide while I drive there, and then we'll figure it out.
Sounds good. It sounds good. Actually, I did. You know what I was just thinking about? I know these let's play series, like we started them from scratch. We started from 0, but like we never really talked about what our goal is. Because our goal was to have a successful running company.
Well, we already got that with me at the wheel, right?
We got going, right? We got this going here in American Truck Simulator on the ATS Let's Play, and it's starting as well in Euro Truck. So where do we want to go with it is the question. I want to know. maybe we should set some sort of profit goal, driver goal, or how many, how
What happens once we reach that
garages.
goal, though? That's what I want to know. Like, do we just stop? Is that it? Did we win the game?
That's the end of the show. Twitch shuts down. We shut down the YouTube channel. That's end of the show, folks. No, I don't know. That's what I was just wondering in my head. I was like, what would the goal be? I mean, of course, this also doubles up as a way, for us to engage with you guys in the community too, and chat with you a little bit about the news and other things as well, and maybe even drop a few hints here or there. But I was just thinking that, because one episode 66, going for a little bit now. Do we take it as a race at some point of like go neck and neck and try to get to 100 and see who comes out ahead, or something like that? I don't know. There's a few possibilities you could have.
How many episodes is ETS2 on now?
They're not far behind, actually. There was kind of a larger gap for a while, but I think you've been catching up, or you've overtaken, I think, now, because ETS2's on 50 something now.
Okay.
I think it was like 54, something like that.
Because it would be like interesting to see like who has
54.
the bigger company by like episode 100 or something, right?
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, so they're on episode 54.
They got to start taking out some loans and
66.
buying trucks if they want to match us, right?
They have. Peter has been starting to do that. So
He has?
kind of been taking a page. Yeah, he's been taking a page out of your book, man.
How many trucks you guys have in the European division now?
Oh gosh, I wasn't there for the stream on Tuesday. I think that was Nimio and Peter. So I'm not too sure if they did anything on that one. I can have a quick look. A little sneaky look at the start of their stream and see if they had a look through, because I imagine they did. Oh no, never mind. They did Driving Academy on the Let's Play. See, that's where they slack.
Which one do I need? Do I need the right one or the left one?
So. Oof, the split.
Yeah, it's this one. Okay, I think they both go to the same place, right?
Yeah, they did a Driving Academy episode. Oh wait, no, episode 55. Never mind. Is this it here? Ah, here we go. On episode 55 now. Sorry.
Okay.
Oh, and they still did Driving Academy.
Peter really wants those points gone, eh?
Did Peter really actually like get that many points that he had to go back? Or I don't remember.
I was talking to David before the stream.
Mm-hmm.
He was saying that he doesn't know how to back up a trailer.
Oh, really, David?
We might have to send him to Driving Academy.
Oh, really? That'd be interesting. That'd be good. David, come along. That'd be good.
Also, I don't know if you noticed earlier, but I did not make that right turn on red, because I've been in driving school here in the Czech Republic, and they've been, you can't turn right on red here, right?
Right, exactly.
So my instincts are changing.
It's in your head.
I'm becoming a European. Oh, sorry for outing you like that, David. I thought it was public info.
Good grief. Well, chat, it's good to see all of you. Thank you for being here. Hope you enjoyed the stream so far. Really quickly, want to keep you up to date with the latest news, by the way. We've had a couple of blogs this week so far. Yesterday, we had a blog on Louisiana, on the custom-made depots that you've seen there. And I got to say, I don't know, Mark, if you've seen the screenshots from that blog, but that is, Louisiana is looking absolutely beautiful. Those are kind of like big hanging swamp kind of trees with them all hanging down. Really typical of kind of like the swamp style trees that you see. The vegetation is just absolutely incredible. And of course, some very cool and unique industries around the state as well. So looking forward to that for American truckers. And if you are a Euro trucker as well, today we released a blog on the Scandinavia Refresh project. And today we're showing you a preview of Copenhagen in Denmark, which has been completely rebuilt from the ground up for this refresh. And I gotta say, the map designers, the asset teams, everyone involved in that have absolutely killed it. And even in the center of town, there's an amusement park with like when I say working, but like funfair rides that are actually operating in a really, really cool animation and everything. So that's very, very cool to see.
Okay, chat. I'm going to interrupt here really quickly. So to back up with doubles when you're doing your pickups and deliveries, you have to do a little bit of developer magic. Use this at your own risk, of course, because the game is not really always ready for this. You might get into places where you're not able to actually back up the trailers, which is why it's not an option in the menu or anything like that. But if you want to risk it and you want to give yourself an extra challenge, you can enable console in your config menu. And when you press the tilde key and bring this up, you can type in G_simple. Is that it? G_. simple parking. If I could learn to spell parking doubles, I believe is the command. You type in 0. So 1 means the simple parking is on. 0 means you're turning it off. Let's see if it takes it. That's it. Nothing to activate. I don't know if that worked. We're going to find out. I can't remember if that's the right command. So let's take the load and see what kind of parking area it gives us, or what kind of pickup area, I should say. Pull in here, and maybe I didn't make a wide enough turn. I did not.
Did you spell doubles with...
I spelled it wrong?
Did you do it with an S on the end? Oh, no, you did it right. Okay, yeah. It should work then. Let's see. Yeah, also, to get that console up, you do need to enable it in your cogfig files as well, but there's plenty of tutorials online for that. I've seen quite a few.
I missed the trigger, too.
Oops. So again, but yeah, use at your own risk. So, do achievements still work after using a console command? I believe so, yes.
I believe so.
If you're not skipping, like, jobs or something like that.
I'm going to back out onto the road here a little bit, no big deal. Okay. Grab our load here, cargo market. Kind of nice having our own trailer, right? Like, we know exactly what we're getting.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it is nice.
Okay, let's see. Where is our cargo?
Oh, there it is. Just
I don't think it worked. I think that's the regular doubles pickup, isn't it?
I think that is the... Yeah.
Maybe... Maybe it's not. Maybe there's just a regular pickup point. This is quite tight for doubles.
That is quite tight. You're right.
Yep.
Oh, boy.
Should look where I'm going.
There's a wall there. Yeah, we found that. If only life had a dev console, right? Change the weather, change the time. Wouldn't be too bad. I have a feeling everyone would be skipping work all the time. Just changing their time forward.
Well, in the end, we got to back up a little anyways. All right.
Hello from Missouri. I'm also from Missouri. Hey, what's up, Missouri, in the chat? Good to see you. Welcome along. Good to have you here. Now, this is the hard part. This is... I would ultimately struggle in doing this because I always feel like when I'm backing up with doubles, that back trailer just has a life of its own, and it's just so unpredictable that I can never seem to consistently maneuver it. You know, it's a tough one.
This post being here doesn't help. Or pillar, whatever you want to call it. I want to get this going that way. That rear trailer straight. Get that front trailer in front of it. Maybe I overcooked it a bit. In the end, this wasn't that easy. Maybe this is the regular parking spot.
Maybe, yeah.
It's going to let us pick it up right there? Okay, well. If you say so, boss. So we'll know if this is the doubles parking area because it'll turn us around. If it doesn't, then it's... Yeah, okay, so it's working.
Okay.
It's working.
Yep.
So that was the right command.
Okay.
G underscore simple underscore parking underscore doubles and then 0, 1 to turn it back on. Again, use at your own risk.
Yep. There's a reason why it's kind of hidden behind a command.
Yeah.
It's not always...
Because a lot of the the double trailers were added after a lot of the map was already made for both games. So... You know, when we were building these parking areas, we didn't have double trailers in mind, right? So as we go back and, you know, rework everything, maybe it's something that'll come one day in the distant future. But for now, don't count on it, I think. Just too much we would have to go over and redo everything, but...
Yeah, understandable. Understandable. All right, well, let's hit the road. That load on the low boy new, I believe it is one of the newer kind of cargos.
It is, yeah.
Right? Yeah. I don't remember which update it came with, but it's definitely one of the more recent ones.
Maybe, was it even Iowa it came out with?
Maybe, yeah. I don't remember now, but it's definitely one of the new ones.
So there's not enough room for us to stop on the other side of the railroad tracks. So we're actually going to stop here before the railroad tracks. Safety first.
Yeah, that'd be a pretty nasty accident you don't want to happen.
Nope. It's also illegal to stop on the railroad tracks.
Yeah, yeah.
And I bet
it's quite easy to misjudge sometimes as well with the length of your trailer.
How many machines this guys have that they need 8 of the same bucket? That's a good question. But it's just 7, actually. Just 7.
Still quite a few. Got quite a few. Man, it's one of these red lights, huh? The ones that feel like they go on forever. You get quite a few of those across town.
Yep. Hurry up and wait.
It's just so tempting to just punch through it anyway.
To make this uber realistic, we need the dispatcher.
Yeah. Yelling at you in your ear.
We need the dispatcher calling us right now. Like, why aren't you moving? Where are you? You got a delivery to make. Back on the road.
Here we go. We're moving. We're moving. That burger van's going to beat us to it.
So we actually don't need to make as wide of a turn as you would think with doubles because it bends in the middle. See that? Yeah.
A bit more maneuverable.
Yep, another red light. Lame.
This is the problem when you're in the cities, man.
So
Traffic lights all around.
We can stay on the right side and grab... Yeah, so we're going to stay to the right.
This is actually a road I've been on before in real life, actually.
Yeah, we talked about this once before. Yeah.
It was such a weird experience, I gotta say. Just knowing the road, but never been there before. So it's a cool one. I do like Seattle, though. It's quite a nice city. I mean, I imagine living there is very different to actually just being a visitor there. Because, of course, you do all the fun stuff, right, when you're visiting.
Exactly, yeah.
So, but yeah, it seemed pretty nice. I mean, nice views of... Was it Mount Rainier in the background? Is that what it's called?
What's that?
I think so. The mountain that you can see from Seattle.
Oh yeah, there's a whole mountain range you can see from Seattle.
Yeah, but there's that one big one, right? Is it Mount Rainier? No.
Mount Rainier. No, that's
Mount Rainier's Washington. Oh my goodness, yeah.
We're in Washington.
What mountain is in?
Seattle's in Washington.
Oh, it is. Wait, is it? Is this
Maybe
the one
it is
I'm thinking
Mount
about? Maybe it is.
Any Seattleites or Washingtonites in the
Seattleites? I think it's like a satellite.
Seattletonians? I don't know. What do you call someone from Seattle?
I don't know. Mount Hood?
No, Mount Hood. That's the south. No, Mount Hood. Mount Hood is Oregon. Yeah, Mount Hood's Oregon for sure.
I'm very sure it is Mount Rainier. I'm pretty sure it is.
Someone says
Mount Rainier is in Washington. Yeah.
What do you call people from Seattle? Crazy?
Crazy?
No.
I have to look that up. What do you call people?
Did you know people from
Seattle.
Phoenix are called Phoenicians?
Are they actually?
Yeah.
Isn't that like a part of like history anyway? The Phoenicians, aren't they?
Yeah, I think they're like ancient Greek or something like this, right?
Yeah. They were quite productive actually. They did a lot for us, but that's interesting. People from Seattle are called Seattleites. You're not wrong. Wow, they are actually called that.
Amazing.
That's what Google says anyway.
That's awesome.
This term, like Chicagoan for Chicago, is a common denominator used to refer to individuals from the residing city. It's widely recognized. Seattleite. Dang, okay.
Have you been to Portland, Alex, as well?
Do you know what? I think when actually I went to Seattle, I have a feeling we actually flew into Portland to then get our connecting flight. So I think that's as close as we got to going to Portland. Because the direct flight was to Portland, and then we took like a little, like a domestic flight from Portland to Seattle.
That's
so
odd.
I haven't actually.
Usually it's the other way around. Usually you go to Seattle and then fly to Portland.
Oh really? Yeah. Yeah, we definitely flew into Portland. I'm pretty sure of it. Yeah, that was a little while ago. But no, I've not been around the town or anything like that. So just the airport, unfortunately. Yeah. Is it somewhere you visited often then, or?
I've been to Seattle in the big truck multiple times, but never to Portland. Actually, no, that's a lie. I've been to Portland once in the big truck, but I've been to Portland many times here at SES.
Oh, okay, nice. Heck yeah, popular destination.
I don't want to get any speeding tickets here. I already got 9 points. David, can you hit points there?
Is that a mod? How his hood is shaking? No, that is part of the daily game. That is.
Yeah, that's the torque factor in the gameplay settings. I can't remember what it's called. Options, gameplay, and drive shaft torque simulation. So you can see my settings here. Some people have asked about this in the past, so this is a good time to show it off maybe. I have my truck stability at 100%. And I have my cabin suspension and my suspension stiffness as soft as possible. To me, this feels pretty good, like kind of like a real truck. I'm sure I could tweak it like in the percentage ranges to like really perfect it, but yeah, that's how I like it. More about personal preference, I think, than like really trying to nail the realism, because every truck's going to behave differently depending on the suspension setup, how much horsepower it has, all these things, right?
Yeah, that's very true. I'm sure somebody out there has got quite a hardcore kind of setting when it comes to every single truck that they kind of alter it every time. But if you just want to go with the default settings, they're just as good as well, I think.
Exactly, because like even like things like the trailer stability, that would depend on the center of gravity of your load, right? I think we actually do simulate that to a certain extent. But like if you had a tanker, for example, you could put the stability much farther down and really give you that feeling of living life on the edge, being a tanker driver.
That's good. Chicago is called the Windy City. It is. You're right. You're right. That is very true.
Or Chi-Town.
Chi-Town?
Chi-Town. That's what the truckers used to call it.
Why?
Like Chicago, Chi. Trucker logic doesn't make sense, man. It just
no, it doesn't.
Why do we call a scale a chicken coop? I don't know. We just do.
True. I am looking forward to seeing more from Illinois, though. Our current state in development for American Truck Simulator. I know many of you have been seeing some of the blogs on there, but yeah, Chicago and all those other cities in Illinois, of course, are going to be very excited to see how they come up in the game. Will Louisiana DLC for American Truck Simulator be released? Good question. We do not have a date just yet, but we will keep you updated as we progress with the development of it.
But it is in active development. As it is. You know, we run many projects simultaneously. Nothing gets put on hold for something else.
We definitely like to be a little bit more like sure when it comes to our release dates. Obviously, development is very versatile. I guess is the best way to put it. It can change a lot, basically. You know, 1 week you're very sure something is going to happen, and then the next day that can change all very quickly if something happens behind the scenes. Yeah,
anyone that works in like software development will know, like, you can do one thing and just break the entire code and then spend 3 days trying to figure out what you did.
So really, we do love to be kind of more on the kind of safe side and sure when it comes to when we announce our release dates for our projects and stuff, which I know in the long run, for everyone who's kind of been waiting and having stuff on their wish lists, they're like, you're just getting eager and a bit like impatient. I get it as well, because I'm like, I want to check out these new states as well. But I know that the wait is definitely worth it, and we appreciate all of your support and, you know, being so patient and waiting for these things. And once they're ready, they're gonna be ready, and they're gonna come out, and we won't keep it a secret, that's for sure, when it comes to those release dates. So very exciting indeed. And yeah, the things that are in the pipeline right now, well, there's a few things on the way for sure. Hopefully everything goes according to plan there.
What are you most looking forward to of the things we've announced? What's your...
Probably, what, just American truck, or of everything, you mean?
Well, everything, I guess, yeah.
Man, we have so much now. There's a lot, honestly. But probably up there, I'm really looking forward to like Nordic Horizons. I've always been a really big fan of Scandinavia. It's always been like one of my top favorite DLCs to just trucking, because I really love that region. And I think Nordic Horizons is going to be a fantastic addition to that, along with the refresh that's happening as well. But I'm also, honestly, a bit more than just coaches. I'm very excited for the road trip stuff as well.
Yeah.
Because I think it's just going to be such a different experience, and I'm very excited of where it can potentially go in the future as well. Obviously, there's been some chatter, you know, internally about those sort of things of, you know, the future of a road trip and where it will lead. But even just the foundation that we have set right now is very, very exciting. And I love the lineup that we've got going on. I'm excited to see more news on it. I know you've also been quite involved in that fact as well, Mark. So I'm not sure if that's also the same case for you. Is that up there for you as well, would you say?
Of everything we've announced, I'd say it's definitely, yeah, probably top of my list.
Yeah.
Of everything we've announced.
I like it. I mean, of course, I couldn't forget, obviously, our you know, our announcement with consoles, that's always a huge one as well. That's one I think it's been talked about for such a long time since I joined the company, which is, by the way, 7 years this month I've been at SCS. So that's coming up, my little 7-year anniversary. And of course, I know a lot of you are excited for that as well. We're seeing it on the socials. I understand the hype, I understand the excitement, and we're.
Well, I think we should reiterate that was a teaser. This was not.
That was definitely a teaser. Yeah,
we're still working on it, man.
We're still very much working on it. It's definitely in development, and we look forward to sharing more news on that in the near future for sure. So thank you again all for your excitement and your hype, and of course all your wish lists as well. Of course, having those on the console store. So once we have the news to share, we're going to give it to you. And I think I'm just excited for people to experience trucking on a different platform, but also people that maybe never had the opportunities to try virtual trucking before. Because I don't know about you, Mark, but when I've traveled to the States and I've been to some of the game expos and stuff out there, console seems to be the more favorite for a lot of gamers out there, and there's been a lot of people that just haven't had an opportunity to try out our game and would love to try it.
Yeah, I think generally, actually, I think there's a lot more console gamers in the US, I think. We have these awesome hardcore sim players that, of course, are on PC, and we love you guys. But yeah, consoles, I think, just the accessibility. A lot of people, they got kind of scared of PCs because, especially older people, like in the 90s and early 2000s, the technology was moving so fast. The PC you bought was pretty much already outdated by the time you got it home and hooked it up, right?
Right.
So consoles, I mean, at least when you buy a console, you're getting like, 7, 8 to 12 plus years out of it, where you don't have to do anything to it. You don't have to update the graphics card. You don't have to update the CPU. You don't got to do driver downloads. Now that's all like easy to do, driver downloads, right? Remember back in the day having to like try and find your driver, find out which one's compatible with your card, and all these things that were just really like making it a pain, right?
Yeah, I never did want to touch it because I was just afraid my computer would just suddenly, maybe spontaneously burst into flames or something because you've just clicked the wrong button, or wipe your entire hard drive somehow, or just even updating the BIOS was incredibly scary. Like that would make me nervous, man. Especially it was like, don't touch anything, don't lose the power, don't do nothing. It's like, oh man.
And like now that's all so easy, right? But I think people just have this sour taste in their mouth, and the consoles have just taken over.
The convenience, though, the console convenience is definitely there. It's right. You go home, you press the power button, and you're instantly there with your games ready to go. So I think it's a different way of enjoying the games you love too, right? Because rather than sitting there at the PC, and a lot of people that might be working at a PC all day for work or school, to come home and sit on the couch with the controller in your hand and a little bit more of a relaxed state of mind, I think, right? Yep. Is that, or if you have family as well, then you can share the experience with your family. Pass the controller on to your kids or a friend or whoever else might be interested if they're just kind of visiting or walking by. So there's that. That's a good point, actually. If you're a mom or a dad, you can pass the controller to your 4 or 5-year-old, put them in driving academy, get them learning young how to back up a trailer so they don't end up like David. Good skills. Wow. That was a low blow, man. That was a low blow. He's waving at me. He's very happy about that joke. Yeah, absolutely. So that's definitely up there as well in terms of our announcements. But in terms of like, things coming into the game, definitely for me, road trip. I think because it's just something, driving those kind of vehicles, I don't think I'll ever have really an opportunity to do, especially here in the UK, those kind of vehicles, unless I happen to come across quite a bit of money or have some friends that own these vehicles, then, definitely will be a fun experience. And then getting to drive it in America as well is it'll be a lot of fun. Yeah, I feel like I'm back in Canada taking a set of B trains up a mountain. Jeez. And dark as well up there too. Yeah, this is not a good time to be delivering. We don't have to back up B doubles in the dark. That's gonna suck. Do I have lights on the back? I don't even have lights on the back of this truck. Oh no! That's not good. I hope there's a place to sleep up there at least. I saw a message here from Casket Man 20. Then I hope to see a larger presence from SCS and ATS at next year's Sim Gaming Expo. Yeah, I guess we didn't really talk about it that much, really. So that was their very first year doing some sort of like simulator gaming expo in America, like its own dedicated sim gaming expo. And we were invited to it. The guys actually reached out to me, and then I passed it on to the Mirror. And I believe what ended up happening is that we actually had a couple of setups there with our game that people can just jump on. But I don't think we had anyone from SES there, but we had a couple of other people maybe managing the area. But we had like, you know, just our game was there, the presence of our game was there. But a Casket Man says that they were there, and they said the Sims that they did have had someone in the seat driving much of the 2 days they was there. It seemed to be really, really popular. So yeah, I mean, that's good to hear. That's really good that it was popular. And I've seen videos and stuff from the expo, and it's a little bit on the smaller side, but it was its first year, and it had like a lot of big names there too. So maybe I hope next year we can be there. I think it was actually hosted in Chicago, right? I think it was.
Look at that hood shaking.
Yeah. Look at it go, man. Like a dog sniffing out.
Those rubber straps are earning their keep now. Oh, we actually get some paved road? Oh, okay. There we go. This is just a bit of a shortcut then, was it?
Taxpayer money at work coming in. There we go. Oh, we had 5, I believe. Toby was on a couple of rigs. Oh, well, there you go. Yeah, so yeah, hopefully next year. It'd be good to get out to some expos and kind of see a bit more of the community again. It feels like it's been a little while, especially since COVID and everything kind of really shut everything out. But I think things are starting to slowly come back to how they were in terms of conventions and expos now. I was at the Sim Gaming Expo. There was 3 systems set up with Moser wheels. Very nice. Hey, glad to hear you enjoyed it. Yeah, no, appreciate your feedback, guys. That's it's good to hear you had a good time out there. I know there was a lot of racing stuff out there too. Like it was mainly like sim racing setups and stuff. But I think our friends over at Farming Simulator and stuff were there too. All quite a few different games. So
what?
Oh, hello.
What?
Wait a second.
Okay, so I went the wrong way.
Whoa.
Give ourselves a little bit more room to maneuver here. So chat, when I do back into the final spot, do you want me to back up in first person, or do you want me to back up in this external camera so you guys can get a better idea of what's going on and what I'm doing, and maybe I can describe it a little better to you, whereas from first person, kind of quite small inside the mirrors, right, to see the trailers.
Oof.
It's up to you guys, let me know.
External first person.
They just want to torture me.
First person. You did say you could torture me all you want with the trade. You did say that.
Hey, that's why I gave them the option. But where are we parking? Over here.
On the left here.
I hope it's a backup spot. I hope it's not like a pull-through spot again.
Dark Souls difficulty incoming. We'll see. We'll see.
Nah, for me, nah. I mean, this truck is quite a long wheelbase, so it's a little harder than with a different truck. Oh, yeah. There we go. Oh, it's like a parallel parking spot. That's not terrible. Okay. All right. So I will try to describe it as I go.
Okay. Okay.
The basic idea behind backing up doubles. So the easiest thing to remember is that you're just backing up the second trailer, the rear trailer. You're just backing it up with the first. So the first trailer in your mind is now the truck. What do you have to do to the truck to move the trailer? Does that make sense? That's kind of how I think of it. So if you would steer your truck a certain way, that's the way you should steer the whole track. Gotcha. I feel like I'm confusing you more.
No, I mean, I get it. So basically, the first trailer is now the truck. So where normally you would be like turning the opposite way with the truck to move the trailer into position, you're now wanting to do that with the trailer to get the second trailer.
Right. So if we look in the mirror, I want the trailer to go to our passenger side, right?
Yes. Okay.
That way. So I'm actually going to steer the trailer the other way because that's going to turn the trailer where I want it to go. But like in all things, if you play Driving Academy, small movements are going to be key in terms of the trailer. It means you got to do more with the truck to get the rear trailer where you want it to go. But you don't really want to overwork it. That's where people always get messed up because they're trying to overwork that first trailer and you end up in like kind of a snaked up position. You can see I'm mostly keeping my truck straight with the trailer. And that trailer's pretty well going where I want it to go. So now I'm going to start straightening up that trailer, the first trailer, to line it up with the second one to keep pushing it straight. I don't want to overdo it. That's pretty good right there. Maybe steer it a little more to the right. Keep an eye on my left side there. I'm not going to hit that tractor. So yeah, I overcooked it there a little bit. I'm going to get that truck in front of the trailer again. Take a look at this side. Yeah. I'll try to work just from the driver's side now here. I might lose the trailer a little bit in my mirror. Yeah, I went the wrong way there a little bit, but that's no big deal. We're still in a good spot. We can pull forward and fix it again if we have to. Yeah, it's a lot of sun on the wheel. There's actually a Canadian guy who regularly posts videos of him reversing B doubles. I can't remember his name. Call them all, I think. And he's really good at backing up the doubles. And there you go.
There you go.
Let's see how do we look. Are we centered in the spot? Chat, are we good with this, or should I center it up more? Come on, that was easy. David, that was easy, right? You can do that now. Come on.
That's me.
Yeah, chat saying is good.
Seats. Let's go.
Pop in neutral there, pull the parking brake, put down the engine, turn off the lights, get unloaded.
Ain't no way. Ain't no way.
Oh, someone says repark it with external cam. Well, too late.
Too late.
Any loads coming out of here? Oh, we can take the loads back up north.
Carry on with those clamshells.
Some scaffolding. How much time we got? We only got 10 minutes. So we can get something started. Yeah. And then if I take a vacation day next week, David can deliver it with the doubles.
See, now you're thinking ahead, man. You're thinking ahead.
What do you think? Should I take a day off next week? Let's see. Well, let's see.
David's sweating his boots.
Maybe let's just see what's paying good. Because those pay pretty good, but I want the highest. Well, actually, you know what we should do first?
You should sleep.
We should sleep.
Or no?
Yeah, let's see if there's a place nearby.
If you can sleep, and then we're also going to see if our employees have done anything with those trailers.
It's not terribly far.
I don't know if it's too early for that or not. If so, I'm taking a vacation as well. Yeah. David's taking vacation too. Solo stream for me next week then, boys. So just be sat in front of the camera.
Do some cinematic camera. Oh yeah, that's great. I can see where I'm going.
You can handle it. Sure. Would a customer allow you to sleep at their facility? Asked Real Sim Pilot.
It's kind of like 50-50. Usually, in the old days, yes, for sure. But these days, truckers, the new breed of truckers, this is going to be maybe a bit of a divisive comment, but like the new breed of truckers are not always so respectful to the places where they're allowed to sleep. Leaving garbage and stuff like that behind. So a lot of places now are starting to frown upon us sleeping there. But a lot of places, especially, it depends a lot on the kind of freight you're doing too. Like steel or flatbed work in general is pretty much, I'd say like 90% of the time, there's somewhere nearby to sleep. Especially like if you have an appointment first thing in the morning, or if it's a first come, first serve place. Refrigerated stuff and dry freight, not often. Usually they don't want you anywhere nearby. Food grade tankers, they love it when you sleep there because they want the product on your trailer ASAP. So if you're there when they get in for shift, they're like, hell yeah, buddy, back it in,
Love that. Okay, interesting to know. Silent Bob says, I felt like that was a rarity while I was driving. What were you driving, Silent Bob?
Yeah, I'm kind of curious what kind of equipment you have, because and where it too maybe depends as well, because I feel like maybe on the West Coast and the extreme East Coast, it's not so friendly, but definitely like in the Midwest and West, I think it's quite okay, usually. Yeah, dry van, I think this is... I mean, they just have so many trucks coming and going, and usually these facilities are kind of like quite closed off. Usually they just don't want you in the facility overnight. There's a refrigerated warehouse near my home back in Canada, and pretty much you see all the truckers parking on any of the industrial streets around because they're not allowed to park at the warehouse itself. Is this the rest area?
You seeing this message, by the way?
What's that?
Mark gave me a loss of 9,000 euros in ETS. Hired him at level 1.7. Careful next time, please.
I think I was talking to this guy on Reddit, and it's his fault because he's not paying me enough money. $165 per delivery, okay? So I need more money than that.
Dang. There you go. There's your problem.
We got our trailers nice and straight. So someone asked for the exterior camera, so we'll do it this time. An exterior, just straightening up here a little bit. So if we look straight on, you can see if I back up straight, that rear trailer is going to go off towards the driver's side, right? So I'm going to turn my wheel this way. If you can see, I'm turning to the right. And that's going to push the front trailer straight in front of it. Now I'm going to get my truck back in front of the trailer. And that's it. Now we're going to go straight, make some small corrections to keep it going where we want it to go. Actually, backing up straight with doubles is actually the hardest. I think it's much easier to back like to the side, like say like a 90-degree parking spot, than just back up in a straight line because you're just constantly wiggling trying to keep it straight. But yeah, you're basically just steering the rear trailer with the front trailer and not just forget about what the truck is doing. Just concentrate on those two trailers. All right, so there we go. We're parked up nicely. Of course, much longer than the other truck, so everyone else is going to be angry when they come in here. Let's sleep.
That'll be fine.
What did I post up in? Let's sleep.
Let's see how we go. Big money.
Right.
Show me the money. Show me the money.
8:43 in the morning. How much money? We didn't make that much money.
That's 21,000. Yeah, it wasn't that much.
I expected more from my drivers.
I definitely expected more. Yeah.
Let's go to trailer manager. That's what I'm looking for. So far, only one person is hooked up to a trailer. It is Dirk, and he is hooked up to the low boy.
Okay, so nobody else has managed to.
That's us, and this one we already had. And Leszek still has it, even though it's based in San Francisco. Oh, he's down in San Francisco now, so that makes sense. So he's still got his same trailer. Okay, so it'll be interesting to see how this develops. And yeah. All right, we got 3.5 minutes. What are we doing? Chat.
That's the question. 3.5 minutes to do what? Look at a new driver?
Should we just make this a 2-hour stream?
David?
Really? We won't get paid for it. It'll be on our own time, our own money.
That's true. That is very true.
How much fuel we got? Is there a fuel gauge? If I remember, where is the fuel gauge?
Down the right. You're like what? Almost halfway? Like
Where do you
just
see
under half. Just like to the right of your steering wheel on the top row there. Third one in on the top.
Oh, third one in. Oh.
Yeah.
I should know this. I had one of these. Okay. Well, we can go get fuel, I guess, and then we're ready for the next stream.
Sounds good.
Oh, we got another $5,000.
Oh, did we?
Oh, no, this is still from last night.
Ah, okay.
Just more notifications coming in. All right, let's go get some fuel. Some gasoline.
Teleport to the maze in Iowa and try to drive through it. I always forget about that maze.
Are we allowed to teleport? I guess we can do quick travel. We quick travel nearby. Navigation.
I don't even know where it is located, though. I'll be honest.
Actually, I don't think. Yeah, we can't quick travel with these trailers because the B doubles are only allowed in these states. So Oregon, Washington, Montana, Idaho, Wyoming, Utah, and Nevada. And in real life, it's kind of weird. So in real life, you can actually drive through every state with them, but only up to 80,000 pounds, which kind of defeats the purpose of the 5-axle B train as opposed to a tandem trailer, right?
Yeah.
You will see them with like some delivery food services. They'll use them instead of A trains just because they're easier for the guys to handle or something like this. But I think the A trains are much more common for these places. There's a nice single coil load.
Yeah, not too bad.
Oh, sorry, car.
Is he gonna stop? Is he gonna stop?
Oh yeah, he's gonna stop. He saw this beautiful Kenworth and he thought, yeah, I'm gonna let that guy go. Look at this truck. Look at this truck, chat. Nice.
Mark, tell me why doubles are only allowed in Arizona on the I-15. What? Is that a thing? Is that a thing?
Maybe they mean triples?
Not too sure.
I'm not sure what they're talking about.
Not too sure about your question. Yeah.
They're talking about I-15. Arizona. I have no idea what they're talking about.
Nope.
There are sometimes like weird state rules. Like in Indiana, you can pull a 8-axle flatbed into Gary, Indiana, but you have to do it on the side roads. You can't do it on the interstate.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Can
I go in here?
Rules, yeah.
I'm going in here.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, we want the diesel pump, which I'm assuming is those two. Yeah.
That's a nice looking bridge over there.
That is a nice looking bridge, right?
Yeah.
Oh. What kind of sales we got on some juices?
It's the interstate
$3.
that connects Utah to Nevada. It goes through the Virgin River Gorge, only a short while in Arizona.
Oh.
Sure.
Yeah, maybe, I guess.
Michigan law for Gary. That's why.
Yeah, the Michigan weight laws.
Oh,
So
gotcha. Okay.
in the old days, because of all the manufacturing at the steel plants in Michigan, but a lot of the steel coils and stuff actually came, and the steel plate actually came out of Gary, Indiana, right? So they wanted to move these. Basically, there's actually a lot of laws surrounding automotive steel. When you're hauling steel for automotive, you get away with a lot more in terms of weight allowances. You got to have permits and stuff to do it, but you can do it.
That makes sense, though.
We used to be able to pull 2 40,000-pound coils on a tandem flatbed trailer from Ontario, Hamilton, Ontario, all the way down to Ohio. And from Ohio, there was this guy. He had a truck stop with it, and he just had a crane in it. And what he would do is he would take your front coil off, and you would put that onto a U.S. truck, and he would take it the rest of the way down to Alabama, and you would carry on with the rear coil, because the rear coil was over the spread tandems, which are allowed for more weight, so you didn't have to reposition it. But this going back. He
offered that at a truck stop.
Yeah, the guy had a crane at a truck stop.
Cool.
I think it was exit 99 in Ohio.
That must have been a pretty good little side gig going on there. The truck stop, eh? Yeah, I'm probably making good money there.
Yeah, pay a few $100, you get a coil taken off and put on a different truck. But yeah, it allowed us Ontario
Saved
carriers.
A lot of trouble.
Yeah.
Travel on through, dang.
All right, so we're just gonna repark this truck at the fuel station. We're gonna call it a day. We're full of fuel. We're freshly rejuvenated after our sleep and ready for the next stream next week.
Perfect.
Next week? Is there a stream next week? Maybe not. I'm on vacation. So. David's on sick day. So Alex is going to be you, right?
Oh, the UK's being disconnected from Europe and floating away next week, so I won't be here either.
Dang it, Brexit!
Yeah. they're just unplugging the internet next week, and we're just floating away. So that's not going to work for us, unfortunately. No, I'll be around next week. Yeah, no, there definitely will be a stream next week. We've been streaming weekly for a while, so. You can definitely bet on that. And if you're not following us already on YouTube or on Twitch, definitely do so. It really does help us and supports us as well. And of course, you get to get notifications for all of our streams when we go live as well. So appreciate all of you that do follow. Yeah, you can make that. Yeah, absolutely no problem. Oh, why was that cone so stiff, man? What was that? It made like a crunching noise, man. Usually those things just fly out of the way. That one was made of metal or something.
All right, let's do this one more time, and we're going to call it a night. Get these trailers in here, back in the same spot. The guy beside us is like, this guy just left. What's he doing back here?
But what's he still doing here? He's slacking off, man. He's been here all day, all night.
Where's my reverse? There it is. Yeah, same thing. This time I'm going to steer it the opposite way and just try to keep it straight. A little more this way. Sawing on the wheel here. Oh, other way.
Spin that thing.
There's a dance move involving this kind of movement back in the 70s, right? It is
like a ballet, isn't it?
I like that you can see the piggy in the passenger seat even from the exterior camera.
Yeah, you can. That is nice. Boom. There we go.
Get rid of this.
Imagine this without power steering, right? You'd need some good arm muscles to...
The most important part of parking up your truck for the night, dropping that front air suspension. Make yourself look cool. Right?
Is that the only reason you do it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the only reason we really drop the air suspension, there's two reasons you might do it. When you have like the full fenders, you might use it for hooking and unhooking so you don't crush the rear fenders. And for unloading heavy stuff. Because let's say you have like one single 50,000-pound coil on and your airbags are inflated. When you pull that coil off, those airbags are actually going to overinflate. Because they're normally running like 20 something or even less psi when you're empty. When you're loaded, they're up around 65 psi. So they're just going to overextend before the valve levels them out, right? So you just drop it just to save that wear and tear on the bags. But other than that, yeah, just kind of leave them inflated all the time.
Someone said it's also good for rolling out of bed as well. If you need to get up in the morning, just sleeping in your cabin, straight off the bed.
Jack up the rear suspension, lower the front. Nice and easy.
Nice one, nice one. Well, chat, it's been a productive one. It's been more of a productive one than a driving one on today's stream, but those things are important for your profiles because those are the things that bring you the good income. If you're kind of doing a similar thing with like economy and everything, it's important to make those tweaks to your company. Keep an eye on things.
I think we got to remember at this point with 15 trucks, we're not so much a truck driver as we are a business owner.
No, yeah, exactly. So you get to that point where you start becoming more and more behind the office desk and doing paperwork and sorting things out than actually driving yourself. So,
exactly.
Yeah, exactly. It's time for him to go back to driving school. He is the driving school. What do you mean, Enzi? Giving all the advice. That was on YouTube chat. That's on YouTube chat. Enzi, number 7.
That I got to go back to driving school?
Apparently, that's what they said. I was saying he is the driving school. What do you?
I got to go back to Czech driving school to get my Czech license.
Well, points wise, these guys, look at that, 10, 8, and 9. All in the race for the top there. We'll see. We'll see.
The Miro has 10?
Apparently, yeah.
Oh.
He's racked them up pretty quickly.
I think next episode I'm going to do a driving school, a couple driving school courses or driving academy, just to get below Peter. I know he's very competitive, so I'm coming for your score, Peter. I will have the low score.
I love it. Well, thank you, Mark, for this evening. It's been a pleasure. Always very informative and educational. Learned a lot. And of course, it was a lot of fun as well. And as well, thank you to David behind the scenes, keeping things smooth. And chat as well. Thank you all again for being here, for your support. And we hope you enjoyed the stream today. If you missed any of them, you can catch up with all of our streams, plus some other great videos like our SES on the road series over at our YouTube channel, youtube.com/SES software. Make sure to go give that a check out and a like and subscribe over there as well. But until then, that's us for this week in terms of streams. We do have one more blog planned for tomorrow. If all goes according to plan, it's going to be a good one. I'm quite excited for it. So do be on the lookout for that news.
Alex, is this the blog?
I'm going to keep my lips sealed in case the internet comes for me. Okay. So just in case it doesn't happen.
Because they've been waiting for this blog, I think, right? Is this the one I'm thinking of, or am I thinking of a different one?
I don't want to say too much.
Yeah.
I don't want to say too much.
We'll see, chat.
We'll see. But just so you know. All right, everyone, have yourself a wonderful rest of your week. Have a good weekend. We'll see you again soon. Keep on trucking, everyone. Bye-bye.